And one of the ways in which it's really good compared to Phantom Forces is that it actually doesn't have a bunch of drama, which is, I think, pretty good. Then this very well could be the next go-to game for... And look at my aim. Wow. Literally every Phantom Forces YouTuber is going to this game as a replacement for Phantom Forces after everything that's been going on. I've watched some of these videos, I've seen some gameplay, I've played a little bit myself, but not really that much. And today we're just going to figure out whether or not this game is worth the hype. So first of all, this game is in pre-alpha, so it is barely even beginning to become what it's hopefully going to end up as, which is a true successor to Phantom Forces. Well, maybe not successor at this point. Maybe you don't want to be a successor to Phantom Forces, but it's just not close to what it's going to be when it's finally done. Obviously, that is what pre-alpha means, so it's just a work in progress. But starting off, you can see here that the menu screen is already kind of bare bones. It's a little basic. You can tell it's pre-alpha, which is fine. But there's a lot of customizability in this game, not only with the guns, which there's not actually a ton compared to Phantom Forces, but you know, it's a new game, so you can't expect much. But there are some attachments and stuff like this. This one only has a sight, which is fine, but there's also a lot of good statistics here, just like Phantom Forces. And moving on to the operator stuff, everything is free right now because it's just so early, but all the skins and attachments are free. Not that there's many of anything, but having skins at all is pretty nice. I think it's something I always wanted in Phantom Forces, but we never got it, so I'm glad to see it in this game. But moving on to the actual gameplay, it is quite, I guess, interesting is the word. And what I mean by that is just it feels different from Phantom Forces. Definitely it is very much like Phantom Forces, but I think the gunplay, the movement is still very different. Even though it's supposed to be pretty similar, and it is similar in some ways, it does feel very different from Phantom Forces, and it does take some getting used to. I'm kind of popping off right now. 5-0. 6-0. I was not doing this good earlier, but it's probably because I got the red dot. The red dot is honestly carrying, but it still feels fine, even though I think Phantom Forces just feels more natural, probably because I played it so much. But as things get better and they start to improve the game, update the game even more, things should get even better. I think the graphics are a little funny as well. It's kind of just, it's not bad, it's just kind of dull. Maybe it's just this map, but I have played on other maps and I kind of get the same vibe. Sorry, I'm not trying to complain that much, but I guess it's very different from Phantom Forces, and I'm still getting used to it. But what I really should say is that this game is good. It's pretty freaking good. And one of the ways in which it's really good compared to Phantom Forces is that it actually doesn't have a bunch of drama, which is, I think, pretty good. That's an ideal situation for sure for any game. Now let's try a different gun. The Shack 12 I think is really good. I saw some dude using it earlier when I was playing earlier, and he was destroying me, so that's why I started using it. But let's try, are there no shotguns? There's no shotguns or snipers or DMRs or LMGs. Let's try the... Which one of these do I want to try? The AR9 or the SRM3 or SR3M? The SR3M is actually in Phantom Forces, I think. So we're going to try the AR9, which doesn't have any attachments, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's burst. I did not know that. It is burst. I probably would have got dogged on by those guys anyways. Oh, it's not burst. And I'm just stupid. It felt like burst for a second. I probably would have gotten destroyed by those guys anyways, but whatever. Okay, well, first match, I went 12-5, which is not that great, but I got 3 assists. I'm glad it shows assists. And now we are on this map. This is the one I played on last time. This is actually my first time on the blue team at all. I thought it was just like the enemy team was automatically blue every time, but apparently not. I'm still learning about this game. Ooh, this gun is kind of good. Okay, I do kind of like this gun, actually. There's not even any attachments or anything on this gun, and it's already busted. Okay, that guy is just cheating, though. Did my first couple bullets just do nothing there? Did you guys see that? Okay, we are 4-2. Right now, some guy is 7-0. We'll catch up to him, though, hopefully. He's 8-1 now. I'm probably not going to catch up to him. Some guy's ahead of me now, too. Dang it, I used to top frag all the time in Phantom Forces, but the new generation, these kids are just cooking me. Wait, my team is actually just crazy. I can't find anybody. There we go. I really like this bar thing that they have whenever you get a kill. That, like, okay, did he spawn right behind me? That gives you, like, a timer before you can get your next kill for it to be, like, a double or whatever. I think that's pretty nice. The movement is definitely interesting. Like I said, I still have to get used to everything, but it feels a little funny, I guess. And I'm not just saying that because it's not Phantom Forces, because it does feel, I think, what the heck? See, they're, like, invincible for a second when they respawn. But what was I saying? The movement just... I don't know, maybe it's just not as fast as Phantom Forces. The physics are obviously different because Phantom Forces has very unique physics. Oh my gosh, wait, they're invincible for like forever. Okay, my team is destroying though, except I'm not doing good at all. My team is actually carrying me. What the heck? I'm bottom half. So some more things about this game. It is fairly unstable right now. It's just not incredibly polished, which is what you can expect from a pre-alpha game. But now that I play it longer, and okay, he's going to be invincible for like forever. Now that I play it for a little longer, because this is like the most I've ever played, it feels pretty good. The gunplay feels good. It's very satisfying. The customizability obviously has a long ways to go, but hopefully will be good as the game goes subtitles on, and the graphics obviously are much better. The animations are better too, and there's a lot to like about this game. Even though it is still in super early stages of development, there's a lot to like. Do I think it's going to be the next Phantom Forces and just a huge thing for Roblox? And is everybody from the Phantom Forces community going to come here? I don't know. I don't know how long this game is going to last. It could last for a week. It could also last for years, like Phantom Forces. But quadruple kill. Hold on. What am I at now? 16 and 8. That's a little better. A lot of Phantom Forces YouTubers make videos about games that are like Phantom Forces, that are just other shooter games, and they say that it's gonna be the next big shooter game or whatever. And I've done this too, but that isn't always the case, because it's not easy to just create a game, especially a shooter game, which is very oversaturated even, and for it to be instantly successful in the long term. Some games have done it, and some of those games are like really good games, but I don't know if I would ever consider one to be the next Phantom Forces, just because Phantom Forces is a very unique game in terms of its progression, its movement, its mechanics, its everything really about Phantom Forces was really unique. And I don't think that we've ever gotten a game that matches Phantom Forces' vibe and just personality, I guess. Personality in a good way, not with all that crap going on. And if this game gets support from the developers consistently and sees more players coming in, because there's only about like not even 1,000 it averages right now, then it could be the next step for the Phantom Forces community, I guess. And then now we're going to be the Adrenaline community. But I heard from one YouTuber that this game was made by people who didn't really like Phantom Forces or the way it was going, not because of the drama, which is why it's very similar. I don't know exactly how true that is. I believe it. I mean, I don't know why they would lie, but if that is the case, then this very well could be the next go-to game for, and look at my aim, wow, the Phantom Forces community. And I know I just said that it only averages less than 1,000 people, but it is in pre-alpha, so I'm not trying to like dog on it for that, because it's not gonna have that many players. First of all, it needs more wow, I just got destroyed. It needs more, what's the word? Just recognition, I suppose, and just time for people to hear of it. But, and I kind of just feel like I'm repeating myself now, but it could be the next thing. I've said that like a million times. I'm sorry. I'm kind of just like losing myself in the game, because it is actually, it's very fun. I'm 11 and 4, and people are just so much better than me. What the heck? These kids, the new generation is just destroying me, and I can't do anything. I feel so washed. There we go. That was kind of good. My biggest worry for this game is just that it won't get support. I don't know how big the team working on it is, or even if it's just one person, I don't know. But with all of the YouTubers making videos about this game, it's going to have decently high expectations, and I just hope that the developers can live up to that if it's something that they want to do, because obviously developing a game is not simple, not easy. But 15 and 6, man, I actually had the like 4th most kills on my team. What the heck? How do these kids have like barely any more kills than me, and they have like twice my score? I don't know how this game works, whatever. But I've been yapping long enough. Go check out this game if you haven't already. It is a lot of fun. It's got a lot of work ahead of it, but it could be the next big thing. How many times have I said that? Anyways, that is all I got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider dropping a like and a sub, and until next time.